morning, good afternoon. This is the Experts About Nothing podcast, and I'm your host, Wesley. Hey, man, we back. Another good week. How everybody doing?
Good, big dog. How you doing?
We here.
I was waiting for Byron to actually say this. Never mind. This is Durante. What's good, y'all? How y'all doing? Happy Sunday. I'm on my way after this show. I want to tell y'all the Nets called me. They want me to come play. I'm going to be a bench warmer, but at least I'm on there. You feel me?
Just what they call you for? I don't understand.
To be a bench warmer because everybody else signing with them. That's why.
Well, I know, but
I'm handing out water bottles. Hey, I'm on the Nets, bro. I mean, it's the net train this year, boy.
Well, I bought a jersey. He's also on the rebound team, so when they shooting warm ups, Durante's out there rebounding and kicking.
I'm out here, bro. Hey, at this point, people are like, "Yo, I'm getting the championship. I'm gonna have a ring too." I'm out there. I was in there shooting in the gym with him. Happy Sunday, y'all.
Well, hello, everybody. I'm back again. We must be changing seasons again. I don't know. It's really warm out here. We had some thunderstorms, but I'm here. It's been an interesting week for me, but we're here.
Hey, man, we out here surviving. I had to put my earbuds in because, I'm pretty sure there was probably an echo, so I do apologize for that if it was. But anyways. All right, so let's just get into it. So Durante was talking about it. Apparently, the Nets and the NBA in general had a lot going on. Let's just be honest. The trade deadline was on fire. So let's get y'all thoughts about that real quick, and then we'll talk about the Nets in particular in a second. Byron?
Crazy, man.
Hey,
it's like super team. It's like super team on steroids.
Drew Brees coming back,
bro. The Brooklyn.
I mean, we're just talking about the trade deadline in general right now. We're not talking about the Nets right now.
I don't care. I'm just mad. I hate.
Yeah, that. I mean, we just upset, man. We in our feelings right now. But
you know, feelings, bro.
I mean,
I hate them.
I mean, the trade deadline is what it is, man. What you talking about for NFL? You talking about for pro?
I'm talking about for the NBA, like the NBA, all the trades. I'm talking about this year's actual what all went down at the trade deadline. There was a lot of talk. We see people went to places we didn't think they would go. Just a lot was going on, and I just want to get y'all's opinion of the results from the trade deadline.
I like the Rondo trade. I did like that.
Bro, the Lou Will trade was straight.
Hey, man, Luke, the Clippers said, you know what?
Lemon pepper
you want to
Lou
step out on us and run to the strip club? We just gonna send you to Atlanta so you can go anytime you want.
Lou goes to the same three teams, bro.
Lou said, "I got wings in Atlanta. I got wings in Atlanta. I gotta get them, baby." No, I like that trade though.
76ers back up. You say you go to the same team, so next stop is Philly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reverse.
Yeah.
Yo, he doing the shot, and it's reverse. Reverse. Like it's like whatever. And then the Aaron Gordon jump wasn't too bad neither. I want to see him in a different system. So that's gonna show it all.
I like that too, bro.
Starting to look like a more Blake Griffin type, but I think he's gonna go there and get right.
He gonna go there and get right.
Yeah, so he needed a different look. It don't matter what team he went to, he just needed a different look.
Yeah, and I was just gonna say with him going to Denver, I mean it takes him. I mean right now, if everything stayed as it was today, I mean they would be out of the playoffs, obviously in the East, but it puts him on a playoff contender, and we have never seen Aaron Gordon on a playoff contender, in the prime of his career. So. This gives him a good shot. I'm with Byron. I think this is gonna give us opportunity to see what he can do.
Hey, so you talking about playoff contender? So what makes you a playoff contender?
Well, I just mean in the dance right now. So he was on Orlando. Well, Orlando they're not on the bubble. They're not making the dance, so to speak. They wouldn't even qualify for the play-in right now. But what I'm saying is he went to a team that right now, if everything stayed as it was, Denver is the 5th seed in the West. So that means if they playoffs start tomorrow, he'd be in the dance. Now, whether or not they go far, we don't know, but he in the dance at least.
5th seed, interesting.
Hey, I know what you're trying to do.
I'm glad you caught on to that, Brent, because I saw it starting from when he began.
Oh
Go ahead on,
God,
Byron.
boy! Oh my God!
I wonder who the 5th seed in the East there, Brent.
5th seed in the East, I believe it's the Charlotte Hornets. Last time I checked.
Okay. That's wonderful.
Is that wonderful?
It's 8 seeds, right?
I mean, you just one game above positive, but okay.
Here he go.
Come on
Here
now.
he go.
Come on now, what?
I'm pretty sure they're more than one game ahead now.
No, not really. You just. I mean, you 23 of 22, boss.
Okay.
You one above 500.
No, but how many games they hit of the 8th seed or the 9th seed? You would say.
Oh, the 9th seed. Wait, why are you going down that far?
Because you know what I'm saying, out of the playoffs, if you
all right, well, if you want to know, you 2 games up on that. Okay,
exactly.
3 games
So
if you want to count it.
That's all that matters.
A week, that's like a week. That's all that matters, and then you out. That's what that matters. Yeah.
Playoff contention. That's all. That's all. Playoff contention.
Boy,
it matter how you get there.
You better hope you make playoffs. You better hope y'all make playoffs, man. Byron. That's the only thing I know. Because Jesus, if y'all make playoffs, oh man, I'm on it.
My boy get more than 22 points a game, and we make playoffs. Y'all know, sure enough. You better not say nothing to me.
Oh, I can't say nothing to you if that happens. I will be quiet.
I'm gonna call in sick.
You better be sick. Your head better be hurting everything. Diarrhea. Shit coming out your mouth. Shit coming out your ass, boy.
God damn. Hey, you better hope if my bad, Brent. Still looking for a female. It's gonna happen. You gonna get your ass whipped. Don't worry about it. And then I want you to have diarrhea and call out.
Everybody call out.
For those listening that don't know, Byron was talking some big talk last week about being able to take out any female on the basketball court. He said he'll put them on bricks effectively. And yeah, we don't believe him because last time Byron was really on the court like that was a while ago. Also, last time he was quote unquote jumping out the gym was quite a while ago.
No, I say don't do it.
What was the direct quote?
In 360s, was that what I heard?
Yes.
Hey, that was wild.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
That man, wow.
He said he still got it in him. Apparently, he said he still got that dog in him. He take it on any female that want it. This is what he want.
It might be in the back room storage room, all the way in the back. You gotta dust it off, but it's still there.
So anybody listening, if you yourself or you know somebody that can throw the rock, that's a lady, hey, holler at us on all our platforms. We'll make it happen. That's NBA. That's Instagram. That's Facebook. That's Twitter. At About Experts, by the way. We out here in these streets. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and put this up down at the bottom of the screen so y'all can see that for the people that are watching. But anyways, so what do y'all think about these Nets, though, man? What y'all think? And what do we think about the Lakers now?
Finals for sure, bro. Finals for sure. They're gonna collide in the finals.
Hey, now what if they do all this and they don't make the finals, bro?
Who? What's his name? Nets.
Yeah, the Nets, man.
Who gonna beat them?
Hey, man. I mean,
themselves.
Number one. I mean, you want your Charlotte Hornets to beat them, right? I mean, that's your dream, not mine. That's your dream. Man.
Listen. I don't believe in unicorns, but you know what I'm saying? I'm a reality person. I'm a reality person. I mean, you got all NBA players at every position now. So, I mean, you can't. I mean, how can you lose?
Bro, I was looking. I think it was ESPN. Somebody posted they got 40 All-Star appearances amongst their team now.
That's sick.
That's an all-star team.
On one team, bro.
Like they got it now. Granted, Now we got other teams that I guess decided to try to get better. You got the Clippers. The Clippers decided to try to get better. They said they're gonna try to make a run at LeBron and team, and I think Rondo is a good pickup for them. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but
no, I like that pick. I really did. I said pick. I mean trade.
Yeah, that was a good move on their part. I think they need somebody because that's what they didn't have. Somebody that actually like command a locker room. Because they had no leader really. Like, because Kawhi not your leader. That's for dang on sure.
Well, he's definitely not your leader.
I absolutely not. So and we know that I don't know, Paul George. I don't know what you want to call him at this point. When he disappeared, let's just call him George Paul. But shout out to Skip Bayless. Yeah, it's he ain't your leader for dang on sure. So, and I guess Montrez could have been like a vocal guy, but obviously he is on in the other locker room now. So they needed somebody to try to voice up some stuff and do something. So you got Rondo, and he can lead on the floor too. So there's that as well.
Right.
But what else did we have happen? Obviously, it looks like the Lakers did not get the people that they really wanted.
I think Kyle Lowry, right?
Kyle Lowry was a talk of quite a few teams actually, and I'm
glad he didn't go. Not
glad
yet.
He didn't go.
No, not yeah. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm glad he didn't. I mean, they got Drummond, and that's all they need. Honestly, I mean, their front. People sleep on.
Well, they predicted to get Drummond. It's not guaranteed. It's not done yet.
Oh, they'll get him. If they don't, and this man go to the Nets, I'm not watching.
Where would he fit at on the Nets though, bro?
They just signed Brett Favre. What I mean, bro. Jason Kidd about to be the assistant. Steve Nash, you said it. He said he might put the jersey back on. I mean, shoot. Vince Carter looked and was like, "Yo, I think I got one more season in me." Like,
hey, that would be wild if Vince you said, "You know what? Let me go ahead and give it one more shot for this ring." You know what I'm saying?
I'll be done.
This might be the spot to go. Hey, if that happened, hey, y'all heard it first on Experts About Nothing. You know, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I don't think Vince is a ring chaser though. I mean, that's not his style.
It wouldn't be his style, but this will fall right into his lap though. I'm just saying. Like, just bow right in his lap.
Yeah, but you don't really count them rings, bro. You don't really count them. A true fan really don't count them, bro.
Hey, a person that looks at the stats be like, "Oh, look at that."
Like Gary Payton, so you don't really count his ring. Antoine Walker, you don't really count his ring.
Hey, let GP live.
I feel attacked a little bit. He came for two of my guys. I mean,
good. He did. You know
I mean, listen, Gary's ring got to stay. My man played in 3 finals. I mean, he couldn't beat MJ. They built the first version of the New Jersey or the Brooklyn Nets in LA with the remnants of the mailman and the glove with Kobe and Shaq. And he couldn't beat the Pistons in that finals. He lucked out. He almost messed around. They went down 0-2 against Dallas. So I mean, listen, Gary got to have that one little ring. I'm saying what happened
now. Yes, that's very much true. Very much true. And
GP was a vocal leader, and he came off the bench and hit some good shots.
Yep, Game 5. If Gary doesn't hit that floater in Game 5 to force overtime, I think the Heat lose that series.
Yeah.
Now let me ask y'all this, because this is important. Now we talking about this. Why they not giving why are people not giving the Nets as hard a time as they gave Bron for forming his team?
Because people want to hate LeBron so bad that they have to like. I want to know. People want to hate LeBron so bad that they have to like other players that you should hate. I mean, not ring chasers. LeBron a ring chaser. You know what I'm saying?
Man, if you ain't ring chasing and you look at this Nets team, bro, this team is ridiculous.
They just chasing. Kevin Durant. Look. Kevin Durant was like, "Hey, Blake. To be honest, I don't think I can beat LeBron with these two. So you want to come?" KD scared of LeBron. I've been saying that for years.
Yeah.
I've been saying that for years, bro. I'm sorry. KD scared LeBron. He said, "Hey, Brett, I know you play football, but I mean, we just need a point guard."
Well, I think it's just an alpha thing. I think that LeBron, I mean, he's got a fun personality, all that, but LeBron's an alpha kind of guy. We don't really think of him that way because he's a team first guy. He passes a lot of rebounds. He does whatever the team needs him to do. But LeBron is basically an alpha, right? LeBron, he makes things happen. He not going behind the scenes doing shady talk like LeBron got a problem. You're gonna know it's a problem. He might do it in some little innuendo way like they used to do with your boy Kevin Love, and just be yourself and all of that. But I think the main thing is everybody wanted to say LeBron was that guy, and so when he says he needs help, they're like, "Oh, you supposed to be that guy?" But then when Kevin Durant joins the Golden State Warriors, he takes a little heaty. I mean, Stephen A. Smith says the biggest movie ever seen for a superstar, but by and large, the rest of the community is just like, you joined the best regular season team all the time. You joined Kyrie, so already another champion. Oh, y'all had James Harden. But they're all, to me, I mean, can they ball? Yes, absolutely. They're world star killers as far as scoring, but as far as championship basketball, I don't know that I've seen Kevin Durant's exceptional because he was on Golden State, but I've never seen any of them lead a team where they are the lone star anywhere by themselves. But we've seen LeBron James. I mean, they lost in 6 games, but we've seen him drag a morally beat up, starless team to 6 games against Golden State the first time. We saw him drag a no-star team in 07 to the finals. So, I mean, we've seen LeBron do it. So, to me, I think they just come from him because he's the hit guy. He's the alpha dog in the league, even now.
Right.
Yes, very much so. It is literally ridiculous the amount of people that somehow ended up on this team. It is quite interesting how all that went down. But anyway, let's move along from the old NBA, and let's dig into YouTube, social media, and all that good stuff. Like y'all boy Derrick Jaxson, man, this dude right here. I really want to know what y'all think about my man. But for those that do not know, let me tell you about Derrick Jaxson. First of all, everybody should have known when he spelled his last name, Jaxson. I don't understand that. That is weird, especially when it legitimately is legally spelled like regular Jackson. But anyway, so my man been out here giving relationship advice to the ladies. He's been telling the ladies to basically, don't accept the man that doesn't accept you. Don't stay with a dude that has cheated on you. If he doesn't accept your looks, leave him. All positive things and things that make sense. But the thing with that is that Mr. Jackson has been stepping out on his wife quite heavily and quite foully, if you ask me. My man was bringing ladies into the house, into their marital bed, and cheating on his old lady like that. And then he has the nerve to release a video, stating these things and all this once he gets caught up, because he wouldn't have done it if he wasn't about to get caught up, I'm sure. But once he gets caught up, he released the video. Then he comes out with his wife, and he brings his wife on. She's she looks like she might be a captive. I don't know. She says she isn't, and she likely isn't. But she comes on with her bonnet on. She has fatigue wear on, and they talk about the situation. He talks about how he basically lost his family, this, that, and the other. But it all comes back to the fact that my man was out here living a big lie out here in these streets, and preaching to the women all these things, and yet he wasn't handling his own business. So I'll start this off with Brand. I want to get his opinion. Then we'll go Byron. Then we'll go Durante.
Man, this dude here. I mean, it's like a snake oil salesman. Like, he out here spitting all this stuff. And I mean, apparently, from investigations from my wife's friend, apparently some of the advice he was giving these women, in addition to being just full out wrong, was actually detrimental to the women. Like, he was telling basically, if you ain't acting a certain way or whatever, you're not putting yourself in a position to win, as if their personality and who they are as a woman wasn't enough for a man to try to win their affections. So it wasn't just that he was trying to teach them how to play the game, sort of according to the rules of us, but also there was some demeaning, kind of down browbeating kind of talk to the women, which kind of correlates to the way I felt when I saw the still shot of him and her sitting there together. Like, regardless of her appearance, what she was wearing and all that, like her actual body language seemed to me like she was a prisoner. Like, how they show those people when they get captured like overseas, and, like the terrorists are holding them and they're like, you got to record a message to your family. Like, I felt like she was recording a message to her family while she was sitting there next to them. Like look at this. Like, she looks like she is like, help me, but I'm saying these words, but please somebody help me.
And we need, look like she just need to blink twice to let us know what's going on.
Right. And the guy, man, I mean, not one but two different women, at least that we know of. One of them allegedly pregnant. I'm just like, bruh, whatever you feel about your wife, and I always say this, I'm not a proponent for people to cheat on their spouse or whatever. Like, if I'm not a proponent of divorce if you can help it, but if you got to do all that, man, just let her go. Turn her loose. I mean, this is crazy, but yeah. So he used his platform or whatever to collect these other women, and then the most egregious part is it wasn't even that he went somewhere else and cheated with him. He cheated with him right there in the bed he shared with his wife. I mean, you don't get much lower than that, man. I don't know what to tell you about Derrick Jaxson, but
my man was big foul, and in particular, this is what Brandon's talking about. Like, in this video here, this is a steal from the video, but this is better. The other one's more close up, but this is more zoomed out.
Baby girl,
he's holding her hand. Huh?
Baby girl just checked out, man. So she's trying to see what she's gonna do with half of her money. That's all.
Now, granted, y'all, my man has wrote several books as well. In addition to all his all the stories that he's made and told on YouTube and things of that nature, he's also wrote several books as well for people to read and follow all his relationship advice. So that's where all this came from as well. Now,
I'll be thinking
Byron?
of stuff off the top of my head, and I got stuff.
Okay, well, we're gonna get to you in a second, so keep thinking and then give us all of it at once. Byron, what are your thoughts, sir?
Bro, I don't know what to say about this guy, man. But I mean, he just like the rest of us, man. He like baddies too, bro. He can go up there and spit all this relationship shit, man. You like these thick women just like the rest of us, bro.
This fool said the rest of us.
Yeah, for real, bro.
The way you said it was funny. You led with that, and I didn't know where you was going. Then I was like, all right, okay, you clean it up because it didn't sound right for a second. You said he like the rest of us. I'm like, what, cheat? You said like baddies, so I'm like, oh, all right, good. My bad.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. But think about it. He only like 31, 32, so he ain't been through enough to be giving them, all this crazy advice to, bro. You got to be at least 10 years deep in a marriage for me to trust some advice from you. If I'm getting marital advice from you, your first year, nah. Only thing you tell me about is the first year.
Right.
Thanks.
So he can't be giving no crazy advice like that. First, he's giving it to women. Women gonna follow. If a woman feels like a man is leading her, she gonna follow. Especially she feels like he has good intentions. Well, this dude was saying all the right things, so they feel like he had good intentions. So he was leading them astray, and he was out here doing what he's doing. I mean, once that money get involved and that fame get involved, it's a different person. You're gonna turn into a different person. That's why I feel like you got to be a little older to give that advice out. And now, if he was like 42 or 43, and that's different. Being you in your early 30s, late 20s, giving out the nah.
Like, and that's the thing. Well,
you ain't lived enough, bro.
Now you could also, Brent got years into his marriage, so you could be Brent as well. So I don't want that to just be,
Yeah, but he 10 years.
My man ain't got
right.
My man ain't got that experience.
Byron covered that. He said, If you got 10 years plus, which that's me. So I was laughing because he and I, well, we're basically the same age, but Roman and them, they just got married. And I'm just like, oh, okay, sir, you think you know. Here I am, year 13, and I'm still learning. So, okay.
Now something else is interesting. This is what a lot of people are also talking about. My man was going in on gentlemen that have gotten caught cheating on their women as well. I didn't mention that earlier. Like he was out here like calling them out, you know, telling them how they were wrong and all these things as well. Yeah. Now, Durante,
my man,
come with the fire. Come on.
Man, can I add one more thing?
Okay.
One more thing.
Okay.
Shit changed when that paper get better too. You know, when your paper get better, things change. You turn into a different person when you go from making 25,000 to 50,000 to 50,000 to 150 to 250. You turn into a different guy, man. I'm telling you, you're gonna change some slightly.
All right, now Durante.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to comment. You didn't say anything.
Oh,
you like you was having a problem. I didn't know. I was like, is he all right? Do we need to pause the show? Are you okay? Anyway,
no, I was looking for something.
Yeah, my man's stupid. I don't mind advice. I don't, but you ain't about to sit here and act like nobody's perfect on this earth. Nobody. So you can't sit here and try to give advice when you know you're doing wrong. Like if I know I'm doing something stupid, I'm like, I ain't about to, because I can't give advice on that. I ain't known enough to tell somebody about marriage when, like you said, Byron, this man been married for what, like however long? You only year one. You can't tell me nothing about year 20. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm just yeah. Byron was like year one. You can't tell me nothing about year 20. I mean, I just. The thing I had when you put the picture up, she was holding his hand and kind of looking at him. when your man telling everybody he good in the bedroom, but you really want to tell him hell no. That's how she was looking. That's how she was looking. She was like, that's why I was like, my mind be thinking too fast. But the situation terrible, man. Like, and she don't look bad. So I don't understand what was missing at home. That'd be my first question. What is she doing that makes you not wanna, you know what I'm saying, stay?
By the way, there's a kid involved too, so y'all already know Child Support Junior finna roll. Well, maybe I don't know. And one thing about this lady is that she is, and from all accounts, heavily Christian, and so she may not want to participate in getting said divorce and things of that nature. And she said that some people came to spread the gossip, and she gonna spread the gospel. She gonna let it be known, everything, and so I think she's gonna try to stick it out with my man. But the kid could be Child Support Junior. I'm just gonna throw that out there because
she looked checked out, dude. I'm sorry, she looked checked out.
Checked out, bro. She checked out.
Yeah, they. Well, I mean, you got to think about this now. This
Lou Will coming off the bench, bro.
Somebody gonna pull her.
She checked out.
If not Lou Will, it's gonna be Jamal Crawford.
God, no.
Crawford coming off, crossing up, getting buckets off the bench.
One thing about her is that they say that she just like this in general. She's chilling, but you got to think she got pulled in to come do this video. At the Musclehead, he had just showed up and did another video by itself, and she just got pulled in. I was like, "Hey, come do this with me," and you know he may not ever let her hand go from when he went. Hey, come do this with me, because
she just got kidnapped, but she can't tell nobody because he said he'll kill her.
Right,
bro.
I mean, this poor woman, man.
Her past, bro, hit her up in the inbox and be like, "Yo, I could have cheated on you." Toxic man, yo, so you could have got me to cheat on you.
You could have stayed with me. We could have done something. But yeah, old girl is definitely it's definitely unfortunate because she's been brought into the limelight, and you know it's a lot of women out here that's going in on this girl, like for real, and is wild. Like they talking about her.
It's
They
typical.
talking about her looks. They talking about all kind of stuff.
Ain't nothing wrong with ain't nothing wrong with Shorty, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with Shorty.
I know. I'm just saying. It's
just when he got money, he was exposed to the more exotic women, and he could get the more exotic women. So that's what he did. It's that simple.
Yeah, man. It's kind of tough. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Also, when his clout got up, you know what I'm saying, his finances got up. He went one of more exotic women.
Hey, but if that's supposed,
he probably won't mess with those type of women before her.
If that's the case, then hey, you shouldn't have got married, boss.
Right.
Hey, man.
I mean, that's just point blank. Period.
The flesh is weak, dog.
Well, I was like, or like if you get to the point, I mean, I'm with Byron. I get that to a degree. I mean, the other thing about it is then just be respectful. Like if it ain't there, you know what I'm saying? If somehow, some way you didn't, I mean, they've only been married since 2018, so y'all do the math for that. But you know, if you done got to the point now, you'd have made some level of clout or money, and now the way you view things is different, then you at least owe it to her to be honest and be like, you know, hey, it is what it is. Now I know, you know, we talking about divvying up half the kingdom, but bruh, divvying up half the kingdom on a mutual agreement is easier than divvying up half the kingdom and you didn't want messed up. So when you go to court, she can just point at you and be like, he messed up everything.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. Right. You gonna if she decided to step out and leave.
Hold on, 2018.
Yeah.
Man, they ain't even farting around each other yet.
That's how long they've been married, man. I don't know how long they've been
time in a relationship. You know,
I don't know how long they've been together though.
About year 3 or 4.
I don't know how long they actually been together though. I just know that's how long they've been married from the research that we did.
Yeah, this fool's stupid. Comfortable with a motherfucker. Hey,
so I don't know why.
That's facts though.
Yeah, I don't know where they at as far as the actual relationship longness and how long it was, because when they got married, she was already pregnant. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how long they was together prior to that. And that's a whole nother statement, because holier than thou, but yet having baby before getting married. But that's none of my business. Because like I said, I'm not here to bash this lady at this point in time. We here for Mr. Jackson.
Yeah, I was gonna say
we here for Mr. Jackson. We ain't gonna mess with this woman.
We here for Mekhi Phifer, brother.
It might be Byron's cousin for all we know. I don't know.
Keep it 100.
May want to watch
Byron, low key. He might be your
Yeah, so we want to watch a little bit, yo. But tell your family, man, you got to chill out.
He built like you stupid, yo.
He definitely ain't shit.
Man. Tell your boy you got to chill, bro. You got to chill out here in these streets. You got to tell him to chill.
You that a long time ago. He came to me. He ain't shit.
You could have just been like, "Yo, don't even do it, lady. It's not gonna work out in your benefit."
But the way he was spitting game on them lies, man, I gotta get.
Oh man.
I was like, man,
like I said,
saucing them up like a mug. Like I ain't saying this because it's after the fact, but I've been telling females that I'm like, man, this dude's saucing, man. He capping for real, bro. He ain't living like that.
Oh,
he is not living like that.
Yeah, he's not.
At all.
Ladies and gentlemen, we lost Wesley Holmes. But the show must go on.
He's coming back.
Don't you worry about it. I'm back.
Hey, we're about to be like freestyle the heck out this show, bro.
Hey man, y'all got it. Y'all know where we going. It's in the title. We got other things to talk about. But yeah, Mr. Jackson was out here in these streets finessing these ladies for real. By his books and to take his advice, and that's probably more than likely how he ran into the ladies he ran into. I'm gonna be honest with you.
So I don't know how we gonna go with the topics, but are we gonna cancel him?
Hey man, I don't know about this cancel stuff, bro. I don't know about this cancel stuff because we don't cancel anybody. It's the internet that cancels people. Then people jump on. We don't cancel nobody.
I cancel a couple people in my life. I cancel a couple people in my life.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Oh.
That's cool. Who you cancel?
In my life.
Oh, okay. Who you canceled in these streets?
You gotta cancel some people. Like, yo, that subscription gone. I stopped paying for it. That subscription gone. You start looking up subscriptions that you still cancel. Like, wait a minute, I got canceled that one. Oh dang, cancel that one. I ain't watching Netflix no more. Cancel that one. Good.
Hey man,
bro, that gym membership that you don't never use, cancel that, bro.
I use it. I go to Kinetics. Don't you try to play me on live. You do it every time. I shut you down.
I didn't even know you had a gym membership. I was just saying it. I was just speaking in general terms.
I try to be nice tonight. It's cool though.
I was speaking in general terms. I wasn't even talking to you. I was speaking in general terms.
I hear you though. I'm gonna let you live. I ain't gonna do it there. I ain't gonna do it there.
We all had gym memberships we never used.
I mean,
I had playing fitness for a mouse and man, cancel the jump. Especially when COVID came around. I was on good.
Hey, look, Byron's right. Like, right now, I mean, I got money to play the fitness. I'm gonna go over there now. I do stuff at home, so it's not like I'm not moving the weights. I got some weights and plates here at the house, but I mean, I'm paying $22 a month. I don't even darken the door.
Bro, I've been counseling my joint. You know, so when all this popped off, I counseled my joint at the Y and at Planet Fitness. I had 3 gyms at the same time.
Wow.
Because I'd be going to one that, let's say, like this person like to train at this gym and the next person like to train at the other gym. So I just go there and train
them. Mike is back. What up, Mike?
Lord, come to you. Praying for Mike because next time I see him, you might be meeting him. In your name, I pray. Amen. Let me stop now.
Boy,
what up, Mike? Man? That's how he says hi.
Right. Mike slid in like this was a WWE match, and he slid in with the chair on the back of Devontae's head. He just
Mike said
now, but you know, to this cancel thing. Now, you know, I got love for LeBron for a lot of things, but he helped bring on apparently the Pepe Le Pew cancelization. Y'all know that's a thing?
Yes, I know it's
Pepe.
a thing. Yes.
For promoting rape culture for children, apparently. That's the word on the street.
Well, yeah, but to be fair, they said that they were going to teach, which I thought was a good moment that now we won't get, but they were going to teach Pepe about consent in the movie, which would have been fun because normally cartoons, when they have controversial stuff, like you think about like the racist undertones that occur with like Looney Tunes, for example, since we're talking about they never come back and rediscuss or relitigate why the thing is wrong. They just stop doing it. But an opportunity on the big screen to say, hey, Pepe, we can't do that no more. I mean, Coming to America sort of too had a line or two about how society has changed from the first film to the second. And I thought it would have been a good learning opportunity for Pepe and would have given the kids some perspective. But no, they decided Pepe can't learn from his mistakes. Even though Pepe is an animated character, Pepe must be gone. Right.
Animated character that they were teaching you a lesson. First of all, don't be out here stinking because it ain't gonna work out in your advantage. You need to take a bath in these streets. You're trying to approach the ladies. They was out here teaching lessons and low key. Now he was out here doing that extra stuff, but he was just a stinky skunk, man, out here chasing the cat. That's tell you something. Y'all think about that. They was real playful with what they was doing with the Looney Tunes. I'm just throwing it out there because I mean, you think about it. He won't chase another skunk. He was chasing the cat, and you know you can tie it into other things. But that's not.
He thought the cat was.
I cannot believe you just sat here and unraveled that.
Hey, that's what I do.
Hey, he ruining people's childhood.
Thanks.
Right.
They ruining your childhood by canceling him in the first place. So I was in there like,
right.
Hey, man, Looney Tunes was raw in these streets. If you really think about it in general, Looney Tunes was raw out here.
Hey, hold on. Daffy Duck just signed with the Nets too.
What position he playing, boss?
He played two.
he played two. Brent got me. He played two. God dang. I'm not. I just a couple more. I'm not that.
I know you're not. I know you're far from being done.
But Daffy talks too much to be a point guard, so he got to play two.
Yeah. That made so much sense.
Hold on. What did he play? I guess he did play. What did he play in Space Jam?
Space Jam? He was a 2.
I don't know.
He was a 2. Maybe a 3. I don't know.
I know Bugs was handling things, so
they had Jordan at center.
Yeah. I mean, Jordan was just out here. So.
I think Brent really about to look it up to start a lot.
I mean, but also, I think Brand is. I'm pretty sure Brand is looking it up. But I don't know if y'all noticed, but also with the Space Jam, they done messed up Lola. They done took all her curves away. I don't know what they did to her.
Daffy was a 4, which is weird because he undersized. But again, it fits the, you know, he talks
they were all
he Rasheed Wallace. He never in the public.
There we go. I was going to say either Rasheed or Charles Barkley or one of the other.
But yeah, I think this Space Jam, we haven't seen it yet, but it's looking like they messing up Space Jam. And Bron, don't do this. Don't do this. We know. You already got Jordan comparisons. You know, that's a thing. That's always gonna be a thing. But now you following him and doing Looney Tunes and you're messing up the Space Jam. You can't do this, man. Anyway. Yeah, we got to stop canceling everything. You can get, you want to cancel some things, fine. We got to stop canceling everything in these streets. This is literally ridiculous. How are we canceling the cartoon? Right. I think they trying to I think they was trying to cancel Speedy Gonzalez and his cousin. I think they were trying to cancel him too.
Yeah.
People got too much time on their hands, man.
People got a lot of time on their hands. Well, they're gonna cancel Roadrunner for promoting violence. And it's gonna be a lot.
Oh man.
I don't even know what they're gonna do with Foghorn Leghorn, because he was definitely just a whole Southern racist potentially. They're gonna try to cancel him. He gonna be next. We ain't gonna have no cartoons from my childhood.
Yeah, I think they've already got Foghorn a little bit a couple of years back when the quote unquote cancel culture started.
He better not be in Space Jam then. He better not be in Space Jam.
If he's there, he's gonna be very,
canceled.
Very small, but I'm looking at this stuff from the original Space Jam. Seemed like the whole team was trash except MJ and Bill Murray, apparently.
I mean, well, Lola has some skills if I remember.
She had 2 points. I'm looking at the breakdown. Somebody get the box score.
Oh dang, never mind then. She only had 2 points.
Bugs had 2 assists and Bugs and score. Daffy did not have any statistical contribution whatsoever. He played.
So Jordan had all the points.
Jordan had 14 points and 1 assist.
But the score was a lot higher though.
I'm just telling you what they said he actually scored on screen.
I'm saying the stat people are off because the score was a whole lot higher. Yeah, the Monstars they had to do some work.
Yeah, they adjust. So what they did, so they gave you what you see on screen, then they adjusted because they said that they added up all the Looney Tunes on screen. It added to 35 points. It leaves 43 points left not unaccounted for. So they redistributed them. So if we go back and look at it, they say that MJ should have scored 37. Lola would have had 12. Bugs still didn't have before.
Oh well, Bugs was garbage. He was just here.
Well, Bugs was busy looking at Lola, but
why are we looking at the stats? Why are we looking at the stats?
Hey man, it's a thing. But yeah, we got to chill on the cancel culture. But somebody else that might be canceled next is y'all boy Quavo. I don't know if y'all. Well, I know I told y'all we were gonna talk about this last week, but Byron got into this thing where he's better than women on the basketball court, and it didn't end up working out. So anyway, I don't know if y'all know this. Well, I'm sure y'all do now, but everybody was like, Sweetie and Quavo are relationship goals. They living their best life. Gifts here, gifts there. All these other things. All these women were desiring to get a guy like Quavo, who can mumble and play basketball at the same time. That's the thing. I don't know. Somebody that can give them the bag and make them happy. All the time, old girl was not happy and ended up ending the relationship 2 weeks ago now, I guess. Which is interesting that they had her come perform in Atlanta last week. That's interesting and I think hilarious. But I think we gotta need to step back with this Derrick Jaxson thing and with this Sweetie and Quavo thing and really think about the people that you idolize on the internet. Because high key, not even low key, it's not what it appears to be. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot that goes on behind the scenes. You're seeing like 10, 20 minutes of these people's lives at most. And that's 10, 20 minutes in a week. That's all you're seeing. Like what goes on behind the scenes is something a whole lot more.
Thanks.
So Durante, tell me what you think about this, dog.
I don't like posting on social media and stuff like that anyway, because I don't like people in my life. And on top of that, they'll judge you by that. You're gonna get judged regardless, but people do it nowadays for clout.
Big
Like,
clout. Yeah.
Big clout. And then post, oh, we're doing good, this, that. Now, if you're doing that just to keep the peace, don't let the bad stuff come out eventually. If you do that to keep the peace, do it. But then if you do, case in point, you're gonna get talked about. So it's just me personally, I don't do that. I try not to post everything I do in life and everything like that. Now, I mean, stuff like this, I want y'all to support me and stuff, but every little thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in a relationship because people try to find a way to, break down that relationship. They'll just find a way to do anything. But I've never been, fond of people posting, every little thing, and then come to find out y'all really actually don't like each other, huh?
Well, I mean, think about this. It's not even them not liking each other.
I'm just saying. I'm saying in general, like it could be anything like, dang, y'all really don't like each other. Dang, I didn't. Y'all post made it seem so good. So I never believe it till I see it in person.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. First of all, I don't know why everybody's relationship goes at amigos anyway. You got. Wait, is old boy in the news? I don't know if he is. The other one, because it's Quavo, Offset, and Takeoff, right?
Takeoff, yeah.
I don't think we hear much from Takeoff, but Offset and Quavo be out here.
Y'all gonna hear something from him. He signed a 10-day contract, and him and Chris Brown 10-day contract with the Nets. They just popped it up on him.
Quavo,
yeah, both
Quavo
of them
can ball. That makes sense.
Chris Brown and Quavo, 10-day contract.
I mean, that's a lot around the point position though, boss. I don't know.
At this point, the Nets don't care. They want to beat LeBron.
so they building up enough weapons to take down LeBron. I mean, good Lord.
Well, Brand, that's a fact. They didn't already done that at this point. The only thing that they haven't done is what you educated me on the other day was got the Stones together so they can really take LeBron out with a snap of a finger.
I mean, you snap him out of existence. I mean, it's hard to come back from that.
He said it's hard to come back from that.
At this point, you think about the pieces that they didn't put together on the Nets. They done built was the Goblin Stone. What's it called?
The Infinity Gauntlet. The problem with that is they had an Infinity Gauntlet. It was called Golden State, and for a while they were snapping and sending him back. But then, the snake that is KD, he got in his feelings because Draymond was talking to him any kind of way. Draymond was talking that talk, and KD won't feel it. And KD said, you know what? We was it because think about it. Take KD off the team, still best regular season team all time. Draymond don't get suspended and Andrew Bogut don't get hurt. They probably beat LeBron in that 7-game series. LeBron don't come back. But enough chips fall the right way. LeBron wheels them through it, right? Okay, so they didn't need KD. KD joined them, so they were already the Infinity Gauntlet. KD decided, let's blow it all up. Now they're trying to make one, but what they're doing is they are, I'm going to rephrase it a little bit. They are jerry-rigging. They're jerry-rigging the Infinity Gauntlet, but it's like with the Equate brand of gems, so they look like they legit. But then when you put them things under pressure, them gems start cracking.
No. This
Infinity Gauntlet.
This is what happened.
It's a great value Equate grade Infinity Gauntlet. When they snap, the whole glove gonna disintegrate.
No, this is what happened. LeBron was Iron Man and got a hold of the Infinity Gauntlet, and he snapped.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is that what happened to Clay and Steph and all of them last?
He got a hold of it and said, "I'm King James."
You know what, though, Durante, you on to something. My man went west. Everybody said, "Let's go east."
He said,
"Oh, they ran."
I'm telling you, bro. Everybody went. They'll look good getting to the finals. Now they have to mentally prepare beating this man in the finals. I'm telling you, yo, it's
right.
I mean, I'm not going. Honestly, it looks like Thanos would be LeBron, and then everybody else are the Avengers trying to beat LeBron. But LeBron's not the bad guy, in my opinion. I'm sorry, he's not the bad guy, in my opinion.
No, LeBron can't be the bad guy. But at the end of the day, I don't think he should be the bad guy. But everybody's definitely trying to come out here and get my man. But y'all know this was a thing at one point in time.
Yes, there it is.
Kind of lines up a little bit. I'm just saying.
Well,
but
listen,
it looks like
LeBron got the real stones though. There's a difference between cubic zirconia and real diamonds, and LeBron got the real deal. Them other things, they look pretty, they shine bright. I mean, I know KD got some hardware, but KD wanted the metal holding the hardware together. He joined something that was already excellent.
hey man, I believe you, and that's a fact. But somehow, some way, Steve Nash then decided to assemble this gauntlet. Somehow, some way, he didn't went out here and got all these people. He just somehow got his fifth stone, and this is gonna be his attempt. I don't know how
Think about
that's
what
gonna
this
work.
says about Steve Nash, though. Poor Steve Nash could never win a title as a player. Was a great player, MVP caliber, Hall of Fame career. He now has a team built of all-stars. Some of them will be Hall of Famers. What are the odds that this does not work out in their favor? I mean, it's a lot of almost woulda, shoulda, coulda.
So I mean, he Thanos at this point though. He
join other teams, other people. With Kyrie, he owe his championship to the King. And KD, he had to join the best team ever built to get over the hump to beat LeBron. So I mean, and we know James Harden. Last time we saw him in the finals, he choked it up coming off the bench. So you know.
Oh, Byron, man, what you got, man? What are your thoughts up there?
I think the guys just want to have fun, man.
Wait, what? all this, what?
See, you know what?
Trying to have fun.
I was trying to be nice today, but I'm going back to what I heard earlier.
What you mean?
As far as the rings, as far as the teams, I think they just want to have fun, man. They just want to get these, put these super teams together and just play, man. Just ball out. I think they have more fun playing with each other. They don't want the pressure.
Wait, first of all, that's your problem right now with the Nets. They a bunch of Robins and ain't got no Batman. That's your issue.
Exactly. Ain't no pressure. Once you get them on teams, like think about it. Of course they went to the Knicks. I mean the Nets. The Knicks, that would have been pressure because they would have had to win in year one. The Nets is not as much pressure.
Now they got this team, they need to win
year one. What?
If they would have went with the Knicks is more pressure, bro.
I mean, I know what you're saying from an organizational point, Byron.
Hell no, don't. I don't mean to cut you off, Byron. Because you see, this is you going back to because New York is a big stage. They got to win year one to this year, regardless with the Nets.
Right,
but it would have been more pressure with the Knicks, bro.
No, it's more pressure regardless. They could have went to Atlanta Falcons, and well, no, because today is 3/8/28. Anyway, they could have went to the Atlanta Hawks and would have been more pressure.
No,
they could have went to the Kings and it would have been more pressure, bro. Look at how many names. All right.
When you build a team think about this though, Byron. When you build a team like this, I don't care if you are the Kings. It doesn't matter who you are. When you build a team like this, it's pressure no matter what, because you went out here and said, we are doing this. We're going to assemble the greatest team on paper. And once you do that, the pressure's there. You got to think about that, though, Byron.
I hate to use football. I wanted
to toss this in.
Go ahead. Pressure to win year one. It's more pressure with the Lakers or the Celtics year one. Or the Knicks. It's more pressure year one.
Well, I'll give you that for the Celtics and the Lakers. The Knicks, because organizational, I get that. It's the mecca of basketball and it's the largest city. I wanted to counter with this, and this kind of goes with what Wesley was saying, what Durante was saying. Byron, you made a point during the football season. We talked about Tampa Bay at one point, and you had said that Tampa Bay. No, hold on. It's a good statement because I'm about to use Byron's.
No, I'm happy. I'm happy.
He said that they were built and they were built to do it now. They didn't have to wait another year because if they didn't, with the talent they collected, if they didn't win this year, they were going to blow the whole team up. And that's sort of what we're looking at with the Nets. If they don't win this year, they don't have the resources to keep their team together long term. They're going to have to blow the team up.
I think
what do you mean?
Tickets, man.
What? All right. Okay, hold on.
I do feel like they have pressure, but I do feel like they just want to sell tickets, man. They want to.
I get that.
So who? You can't have nobody there watching, really.
Yeah,
not literally, not literally, but it's the same thing with Brent.
Bruh,
they would have watched it if you get. Oh, go ahead, Durante.
My fault. It's the same thing with what Brent's saying. Like with Tampa, that's a in quotation because you're saying the Nets. That's not really pressure. You could have said the same thing about Tampa, but you got the greatest quarterback, arguably greatest quarterback of all time on that team. Then you got with the Nets. I hate comparing it, but still, you got 3 big names on the team, and you telling me because it's the Nets that doesn't mean it's a little bit of pressure. That's what I'm saying with Tampa. Because
the same pressure had they went the Lakers or the Celtics. You can't.
That don't make sense to me. That don't make no sense to me. Don't make no sense.
When you at a place where you gotta win. You just know, bro. You just know it's game time. Like, let's say I get traded to let's say I play for Tampa Bay and I get traded to the Patriots. So I'm just a regular Joe. Your whole mentality gonna change. You gonna focus. You gonna lock in. You know you expected to win. Been expecting to win and just, hey man, we might win this year. It's 2 different things.
It's just like that with
things.
So they sent all these players to the Kings. That's what I'm saying. They sent all these players to the Kings. Sent them to the any other team that's at the bottom. They sent them to Charlotte.
They're looking to get a check. They're looking to get a check.
So it's no pressure there.
They cutting corners though, bro. They got to be cutting corners. I haven't looked at the money numbers, but they're not paying all these people like high value stuff. They coming together to win to try to win.
Right, and I know it's only one game difference, but I mean, you think about it. James Harden, for the most part this season, I know the first week or two.
I think because they want to have fun and play with each other. Sorry, Brent. I mean.
Oh no, you good. I was gonna say, for all the assemblage of talent, though, they're 1 game behind the 76ers, and so it's like you've assembled all this excellent talent. I mean, I know they want to have fun and all that, but at the same time, like y'all not even the best team in the weaker of the 2 conferences.
Exactly, bro. Because it's no pressure, but they'll turn it on. So they're gonna turn it on playoffs.
No
pressure. What do you mean exactly?
All pressure.
It's all that makes. It just don't make no sense to me.
So Byron,
I can see.
Hold on, Durante. I got something for him.
Go ahead,
Byron. So you're trying to tell me that a team that is composed of Kyrie and KD, 2 people that at this point despise LeBron James and want to beat him because they need to prove themselves. You telling me that there's no pressure on them to make it to the finals, and then there's no pressure on them to then beat what should be LeBron James if he can come back healthy and AD can come back healthy and things of that nature, because and Infinity Stones and fingers may have been snapped, and this could be why this is happening. And I think about this, but that's not here nor there. You trying to tell me that there's no pressure on those 2 at all?
That made so much sense,
bro. It's a little pressure on them, but not as much.
Oh, okay.
It's like, bro. It's like
the only person that doesn't have pressure is probably my man that just started hopping out the gym again because he's just trying to find himself.
Yeah. It's like, to me, it's like, okay, since we were talking about women earlier, it's like you going up to a chick that, so you would rank a 7, right? And you going to talk to her. Okay, it's not going to be as difficult as you go and talk to a chick that you would rank a 10. So you're going to be nervous going up to talk to the 10 and the 7, right?
So you trying to tell me that ultimately beating LeBron James is not a 10 goal?
Not if you got that many people.
And you got to think about this. You got James Harden who couldn't get past anybody. You got Kyrie who was with LeBron to get his stuff. You got KD who was with, like Brand said, one of the greatest teams ever assembled. You give credit to Draymond all the time for being the leader of that team. So therefore, you've not been a lead on any of these teams. You've been put together with these 2 other guys. However, whichever person you want to put together, you've been put together with these people, and it's not finals or bust with this team. It's finals or bust with this team.
And mind you, none of them done it by themselves, like talking about.
Yeah, because none of them done it by themselves, so
they have to do it.
It's not.
And regardless.
But I'm with Mike on this one, Mike.
Thank you, Mike. We love you.
Went to a Celtics or Lakers or Heat.
First of all, Brand. No offense, Brand, but the Heat, no, because the Heat you can't put them in the royalty.
But I see what Byron's saying though is from an organizational standpoint, right? So I'm going to help Byron on this point, although I don't.
Please help him because he done lost so far.
But organizationally, your Lakers, your Celtics, your Miami Heat, and when they're good, your Chicago Bulls will go there, and your Detroit Pistons when they're good. There are certain organizations, when they build a good team, there are expectations you are looking to be met. Pat Riley is old school. He's from Los Angeles. That's how his cutting his teeth was in LA with Magic and Kareem. So there's a certain level of expectation when they build that team, when they put that team together with D Wade, LeBron, and Chris Bosh. I mean, I know LeBron's there, so obviously D Wade's there. So there's this expectation. They don't have the same expectation right now because it's just Jimmy, and then Bam is trying to come up, but they're trying to put things together around it. But if they got KD on the team with Jimmy and they add one more piece, oh no, y'all going to the finals and we blowing this team up. I mean, that's a wrap.
We win in year one.
Year one. I mean,
and you have to win.
And the pressure ratchets up if you don't. So you remember year one of the Heatles experiment. They got to the finals, and then they collapsed against the Mavericks. Year two, even though we had a short year because of the lockout, they absolutely had to win. They absolutely had to win. And they lucked out in the finals, and they ran into a young Thunder team. I almost wonder what it would have been if they had played San Antonio the first time. Because, the second time they went to 7 games, and that was a tight series. But you almost wonder what would have happened to the team if they ran into San Antonio instead of the young OKC. Would that team have blown up if they had lost in 7 games?
That would have been probably so. I don't think this team. This. Oh,
hey, man, your comment went away fast, Byron. Man, get out here, Brian.
Anyway,
my name ain't Brian, bro. My name is Byron. Byron.
Oh yeah. Dang.
Oh shoot. Hey, it's okay.
Who drunk?
Anyways, yo, forget now. I think that if this team don't make it, they're gonna blow this team up. It is too much money that's on the line for this team not to do anything.
If they don't do it, all of them need to retire. All of them need to retire. You got Kevin Durant, James Harden, Blake Griffin, Kyrie Irving, Air Bud,
Air Bud playing the 5.
Air Bud playing the 5. Air Bud in there too. I'm trying to tell you, you got Lil Bow Wow. You got Lil Bow Wow from Like Mike on the. I mean, you got everybody signed on this team. I don't care if you playing for a development league. You got to win this year.
Yeah.
Simple. If you agree, you saying yeah.
I just think it's gonna be a very interesting season.
I agree with you. They gotta win, but I don't feel like it's pressure for them. Like,
Okay, Byron.
Okay,
more power to you, my brother.
We disagree.
That's fine. We're gonna move on.
Right there, though. I just feel like if they were with one of them teams that it would just be locked in this year. You have to win. Like it's no playing around.
I don't think the team's gonna be together next year unless they do win.
Well, and I think to Byron's point, the other thing that's missing in the organizational process that made these other teams click was the coach. So the Celtics worked because Doc Rivers was the right coach in the right organization. The Frank Vogel was kind of a misnomer. LeBron really coached that team. So you had LeBron, they brought in AD and they built around that, and so that worked. In Miami, you have Eric Spoelstra, but really the man behind the curtain is Pat Riley. Exactly. So with that, you have this accumulated knowledge, decades of basketball understanding on how to move the other pieces. And I think maybe that, I'm not knocking Steve Nash. I think he's a great basketball mind. I think he's one of the greatest players of all time. Steve Nash, not that guy. They don't have the man behind the curtain in Brooklyn that's going to make them be that other organization. They're not the Celtics. They're not the Lakers. They're not the Heat because they don't have that man behind the curtain.
So you mean to tell me if Phil Jackson was on that Nets bench, you think it won't be pressure? You want me to think about?
Oh, Phil Jackson, they got to go, but that's a man behind the curtain. That's the man pulling the strings.
There'll be pressure.
Hey, but you gotta remember, Phil had a stretch where he won't hitting, huh?
Yeah,
hey, but Phil had a stretch where he had players and they won't hitting.
Yeah, but Phil got aging players. They set Phil up with Gary and the mailman. When Shaq and them were a little bit younger, they were building younger pieces around, man. They were still bringing in some of the old guys. Don't get me wrong. So your Horace Grant and them come in, but when he had enough young talent, with young Derek Fisher, young Kobe, Still young Shaq. Oh, them boys, and these guys are relatively young. They're getting older, sure, but they still on that edge where they should be in their prime, where they should be able to hit. So Phil Jackson sitting on the end of that bench. It's when to go home.
It'd been pressure. It would have been pressure to be the number 1 seed the whole season.
Yep.
It would have been pressure to win 70 games. It would have been pressure.
Yep.
So Doc,
games, they would have had to win 70 of them.
So Doc being on the 76ers wouldn't be pressure then? I mean, I don't understand.
No, but that's because Doc done followed up in his other jobs since then. He can't. What made Doc successful in Boston was the organization behind it. In the Clippers, he had an organization, but they don't have the same allure. They don't have that same, Danny Ainge is calling the shots in Boston, and he didn't have that in LA. I mean, first off, they had the racist owner they had to get rid of. So, I mean, Doc had a lot going on his team. And then the 76ers, you still don't have, somebody behind the scenes with the championship pedigree, with the understanding, hey, this is how we run the organization. We just need you to execute X, Y, and Z on the court. And I mean, I think that's the real big difference between them and these other teams. I mean, and also I want to mention Golden State. Steve Kerr was a young coach. He has championship experience, but the man behind the curtain in Golden State was Jerry West, the logo. So you have these men behind the curtain. Jerry West was also a man behind the curtain to build the Magic dynasty, Magic Kareem dynasty. He helped build Kobe Shaq dynasty both times, and then the Kobe and Paul Gasol dynasty later. And then he went to Golden State and built that team. So there's always generally something in the organization, a head coach, but oftentimes a man somewhere in the GM office that is the man behind the curtain that's pulling the calls. He's making the moves we don't really understand that gives us the product that we see on the court.
Hey, man, you dropping too many jewels, you know what I'm saying? Because they only watch the top 10 on SportsCenter.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Oh,
that's what I be talking about. Like,
he ain't talking about you.
You ain't said none of that,
bro. That's why I say I was talking about the pressure, and then he broke it down. My man broke it down for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He knew what I was talking about.
Yeah, and Jerry came to the Clippers, but Jerry got there late. He was too late to save Doc. He's there now, but he was too late to save Doc. That's why Doc had to go.
Doc had to go for a merit. Hey. But now they got Tyronn Lue, so good luck with that.
I don't know why they hired Tyronn Lue didn't coach the Cavs team. That was Coach LeBron.
Exactly.
Bro, who said
I said this the other day to somebody. Tyronn Lue is known for 3 things now. It was 2, but now it's 3. He played with well, no, it's 4 now, I guess. He played with Jordan. He played with Kobe. He got one of the most disrespectful situations with AI. And he got a ring with LeBron. This is what he's been known for. But he really is not known for anything but being disrespected.
That sounds like Brandon Jennings.
Yeah. Brandon Jennings is a baller though.
All right. We're gonna move on from that. We're gonna bring up this list that I've been needing to bring up for a couple weeks for the fellows. We're gonna run a little bit over them, but we're gonna run this list real quick for the fellows. This is for Durante. He wanted to go through this. I'm gonna let Durante lead this. I'm gonna just bring it up on the screen.
I don't know which list you're doing.
Somebody said I was wilding in the comments. How?
You always are wilding in general, bro. I think this is the right one. This is the right one.
Yeah. I just want y'all opinion. I've been messing with. I don't know if Mike's still watching. But I've been
Mike Butter's still watching.
I've been messing with him all freaking like the last 2 weeks. I told him Chris Duhon was on this list. Jason Williams. I named all that. Yeah, Ray for Austin. But this is the real list. I just want y'all's opinion on it because I got like one opinion to pull. That's it. Just one.
All right, and real quick, for the people that are listening that are not watching, the list consists of this. It's the top 10 point guards of all time. I knew you still here, Mike. All right, we're going in order from 1 to 10. We got Magic Johnson, Stephen Curry, Oscar Robertson, John Stockton, Steve Nash, Isaiah Thomas, Bob Cousy, Jason Kidd, Chris Paul, and Walt Frazier.
It would have been better if you did 10 to 1, but all right.
Bro, look, man, this is some cap right here.
Either way. It worked either way.
No,
so you said some cap, Byron. Tell us why.
I gotta go Chris Paul number 2, bro. He better than Curry. Curry more of a shooter, man. He ain't out there running no offense.
Okay. What else you got?
I'm surprised about that. That I wouldn't have thought that one. All right, Byron.
Magic got the height. Magic run the floor. So I mean, I can go with that number. Him at number 1. Oscar. I'll leave Oscar at 3.
Oh boy, and look.
John where it need to be. Steve Nash go down about 7.
Is Mike coming? Because I really need this man.
I have to throw Isaac at the 5, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Isaiah?
Isaiah at the 5.
Yeah, okay.
Isaiah at the 5.
Like I said, Byron drunk.
Isaiah?
Okay.
You said Isaac. Yeah, that's why I said you drunk.
Excuse me. I'm thinking about somebody else. I don't know. It's about right, man. That's about right.
No, it's not. Brian, I'll let you go.
I was gonna say the one name that was missing to me, though, you could make the same argument in some cases about him that we made about Steph, is AI, because he changed the way that while we had an Isaiah, we never had a little guy be so dominant, So I don't know who you take off the list. I don't know if you take Steph off with AI there. I know obviously Steph's a much better shooter.
Wait, I don't mean to cut you off, Brent, but somebody in the comments of this post was like, why is Iverson not here? It's because he's technically a shooting guard. That's why he's not here.
That's why he ain't in there.
He's technically a shooting guard.
Well, the only reason I asked is because he was point when they went to the finals.
Yeah, and I thought the same thing, but I was like, okay, if we're just going off of this list, that's fine. But if we're going off of Iverson did point, we throwing Iverson on this list. I don't care what y'all say, but I'll let them live with this.
That was my only objection. I mean, the order doesn't really matter to me so much. I mean, it looks like it's a solid list. I just wonder why AI wasn't there. But if you call him a 2 guard, then I'm with it.
Yeah. We taking Curry off number 2 and putting him down somewhere in the bottom 10. And Oscar, John, and you can go from there. So Oscar 2 for me. John might be 2 almost, but Oscar definitely Mr. Triple Double, the real Mr. Triple Double. John Stockton. I might throw Thomas over Nash and then fight from there. Good, but Curry going down to the bottom. Curry, love you, but
now I just have a question. This is just a question because we talked about him earlier. I just want to get y'all's opinion. What about GP?
I thought about Gary, but who do you take off to put Gary? Do you take Steph off? Because I mean that's really your only wiggle room there. Is you
can't take Walt Frazier off. I'm sorry, I don't think you can.
If GP would have won his own ring with Seattle, then he'll definitely be on the top 10. If
you can take out
his own ring, Dame will be on this top 10.
You can take out whoever you want. This is us critiquing this list. You can do whatever you feel.
I can't do it.
Sneak Dame in there. If Dame wins the championship, Dame will be on this list.
Yeah, Dame in 20 now. He in top 20.
Yeah,
he's top 20 now. Yeah, he's creeping up.
I feel like if we define what point guard is. I mean, Gary was a killer defender. Awesome in these streets. You know what I'm saying? He would do his thing. Steph can handle the rock, but I mean, for the most part, he's a shooter. He's definitely a shooter. He handles it for himself. He is not a facilitator in that manner like that. Yeah, he'll have a spectacular dish here. He'll have a spectacular dish there, but you know what I'm saying? For the most part, I mean, he is he's really your shooting guard. He just plays the point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Also,
and no disrespect to Bob Cousy. I mean, I understand his relevance in the history of the league, but to be honest with you, if you look at the numbers, Tony Parker has more assists than Bob Cousy. Now, I know they play 2 different eras, so obviously Bob and them, they won't sling the ball like we sling the rock now. But Gary Payton has more assists than Bob Cousy. Rajon Rondo has more assists than Bob Cousy. So there is some wiggle room there.
There's a lot.
I'm with Byron. I would be interested to see if some of these other point guards win a championship. What does that do to their status as far as a point guard in the history of the league?
I mean, then you got, you still got your Jerry West, who played. It was listed at point guard at one point in time.
I was about to say that. So where my question, real quick.
I'm just bringing things up. I'm just here. I'm just giving y'all options.
It's cool. So where do you put Brant? I'm asking you. Where do you put Rondo at? I know not top 10, but is he at least 20?
Yeah, Rondo's got to be top 20.
Okay.
Rondo, for all of whatever you want to say about his personality quirks, Rondo is high IQ basketball. Like even on trash teams, Rondo could go out there and play masterpieces with putting passes where they need to be. And he helped LeBron win. He helped Boston win. If you can get Rondo on a team with enough talent, whether he's coming in as a role player or as a starter, I think Rondo can help you win, and he can help you win right now.
Well, you got to put LeBron on this list because he was listing at point guard.
I mean, yeah, he was, and Bron is 8th all time in assists, so he would fit the category. But you can make the argument that Kobe would be in the list too because Kobe played point guard before they slid him over too.
We're not doing all that. We're not doing all that.
Just look at Byron.
Stupid. All right, now my last question, and
Garnett
I need
was the truth, bro.
My last question. I need Byron and
hold on. Pause. Wait. Rewind. What'd you say, Byron?
I said Kevin Garnett was the truth. He was listed at all 5 positions at one point in time.
That's what I thought you said. Okay, and we're gonna ignore you. Durante, play.
You said
continue.
No, go ahead.
You can mute him, right?
Yes, I can.
All right, start doing that because you did me like that one time. So do that then. I feel like I was doing the mannequin challenge. I was waiting. Anyway, I seen in the comments of this post too, and the name I'm about to bring up, I want Brant and Byron. Byron, let you go first. Why is Russell Westbrook now on this list? Now, hold on. Now, real quick. Like I said, I was going through. Somebody was like, Westbrook ain't on this list, and he had a whole triple-double for a whole year, blah, blah, blah. And he averaged this, he averaged that. He's the most dominant point guard, in my opinion, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, cool. Now, give me your opinions, people. Appreciate it.
Byron, you want to go first?
All right, yeah, I got you. Besides two people on this list, he's not a winner, bro. He's not a winner, and he don't have the stats to, equal up to the other 2 people who didn't get past the Western Conference Finals. Versus, I think 2 of these people didn't get past the Western Conference Finals, maybe. So I don't feel like.
And you're talking about Steve Nash. That's one, and then Chris Paul.
Chris Paul. So everybody else could be categorized as a winner. Westbrook got to show me something. Even though he got to the finals that time, but it wasn't his team. But he'll stat stuffer, man. He ain't did nothing by himself, so he got to do some shit by himself. Big time. So
yeah. So that's part of it. The other thing is Russ plays, and we made this argument about Steph, but Steph's more effective. Russ plays like a 2 guard. Like if you really think about it, he stuffs the stat sheet, but the volume of shots that he takes, I mean, he doesn't play like a point guard. Most of your prototypical point guards are going to be pass first guys. Russ passes because he wants to get the triple dub. He's trying to get them stats up. But if you turn Russell loose, if somebody was like, Russ, don't worry about stats tonight, you can take every shot you want from wherever you at. I'm telling you, Russ would put up every shot he thought he could get cleanly out of his hands.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I want.
So that hurts him.
Because my fault.
Listen, that's to answer your question, Durante. We didn't talk about it, but somebody else that has got a ton of assists and not in this list and does not have a ring to show for it is a Mark Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Jackson is 4th all-time in assists. He's only behind Stockton, Kidd, and Nash. He got more assists than Magic, but this is where the hardware conversation comes into play.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, Byron, what was your opinion on that? We got to get Byron's opinion.
Yeah, my fault.
Opinion on what?
Durante's question on Westbrook.
He already did.
Did he answer?
Yeah.
You drunk too? God damn, both y'all drunk.
I'm drinking. Whoa.
Yeah, I'm drinking water. Anyway.
Scary hours.
It's scary hours. But no,
what were you about
like
to
I
say?
said, people just in the comments talking about that, and it just threw me off. I was like, so because he averaged a triple double. I mean, Oscar Robertson did that, but he did it to help his team out. Russ, like Brad said, he's just a stat stuffer. I love watching him play, I do, but you not in my top 10. I'm sorry. No. I apologize.
I mean, it's like James Harden. James Harden is just a more effective scorer than Russ. But if you think about it, James Harden is a bigger, better shooter than Russ. But the mindset is the same. He pads the stats, and it's really about how can James look good at the end of the day. It's not really about. I see what he said about the hat. It's not really about the team. Like if you think about it, have we ever thought like, okay, James Harden is the guy in the locker room. The guys. No, when Chris Paul was there and they went to the Western Conference Finals, I mean, Wes and I talked about it. I was like, I mean, this is James Harden's team, but Chris Paul is the floor general. He's the vocal guy. He's the guy getting in people's face. James Harden is not that. And, they kind of had that Batman syndrome. That's why the Brooklyn experiment is not going to work out real well because we've already seen what the three of them were together. We've seen what Russ and James were together. Now we're going to get to see what KD and James are together. But I don't think it's going to work out for them. I just don't think the personalities mesh right. They don't. They're all about stats and I mean, having fun is great, but I mean, it's not about the team and winning. A lot of times for them, they just want to run the numbers
up. It's going to be hard to beat LeBron with another dog with him. A healthy dog.
Hey,
I'm trying to tell you, if this team get healthy, it ain't. Yeah.
What I said a couple of weeks ago, it's two different LeBrons. This is season LeBron who's chilling right now. Playoff LeBron come out. That's just man. Hold on, man. Hashtag you already know.
Hashtag you already know. What is it? Lakers in 6. I think that's what I know.
Yeah. LeBron on that. He on that Tom Brady tip. He's like, listen. Just get me to the dance. If I get to the dance, don't matter if I'm a 1 seed or 8 seed. If I get to the dance, baby, all best is off for y'all.
He's gonna figure it out, man. He's going to figure it out, bro. Like it's not. See, they don't have mindsets to think what kind of play can I make instead of shooting the ball. Can I get somebody open where everybody crash on me? LeBron gonna make that play.
Right. And I think LeBron's passing is strategic too. So like I think he thinks that. I mean, I don't know this, but I kind of feel like when he passes. He realized too if so and so misses a shot, he's mindful of how the ball would ricochet from the angle they shoot the ball. So he's like, do I need to be prepared to run straight back, or is the defense going to go? Is the ball going to be pushed to one side? He's so smart about even where he finds the open guys. Because sometimes there'll be two dudes open on the play because the way they double him and AD. That tells you a lot about where he swings the ball. Sometimes it's who he sees, but all the time it's not. Sometimes I think he thinks about the angle of the shot. He's like, if they shoot from the top of the key, a longer rebound means transition going to be a lot faster. We got to get back quick.
Hey, slow down. Some of these kids that play basketball, they don't think like you do. Don't hurt their brain.
Well, I'm just telling you.
All they know is shoot.
He up in the air with the jump assist. He looked real quick. And he's like, okay, that's going to be a shorter rebound. That's the man.
They don't think like that, man.
They don't know like that. But LeBron James, that man. I'm trying to tell you. Also, we didn't mention this earlier, so I'll mention it now. All 22 of the starters of the Bucks are coming back, so y'all get ready for part 2. We talk about Tom Brady. Everybody was talking about the team had to make it last year because they were gonna blow it up. Nah, fam. Part 2 coming soon.
See, now it's not a must win because they already have won. And we ain't got to talk about it.
I was trying to say that earlier, but I didn't get around to it.
Yeah, but they got Brady, so it's a must win.
Can you mute him?
Hold on. So is it a must win now, or is the pressure off because he's already got it?
Mute.
Because it's Brady. They got Brady.
Nah, I want him to talk about this.
Now. He not waiting a season.
Ain't nobody waiting a season, but he done got his chip now. He done got his chip away from Belichick, so it'd be just
so it's
bonus now. It's just bonus now. There's no pressure, right, Byron?
It's bonus, yeah. It's definitely bonus, but he's a win now guy. I think he's trying to get 10.
Tom cut.
It's not pressure anymore. It's what we're talking about, Byron. It's not pressure anymore. So
Tom cutting different though. He, like if you think about it, everyone else.
Tom Brady on that team is pressure.
Well, that's true, but Tom is different than other people. everybody else who played in the Super Bowl and lost, and you can go back, you can look at your Russell Wilsons. You can make an argument about a Peyton Manning, but really the last Super Bowl Peyton Manning won, he wasn't really Peyton Manning anymore. The one before that where he was Peyton Manning, they walked a dog on him. But if you think about it, when you lose a Super Bowl, the quarterbacks of those teams that lose, even if they got a championship ring, they're not the same. Ben Roethlisberger wasn't the same. He's been good, but he's never been the same since Aaron Rodgers beat him in the Super Bowl.
You know
Peyton
what?
really wasn't Peyton. He went back and in the regular season he was, but then they got back Super Bowl and that Legion of Boom was too much for him. But Tom can lose a Super Bowl, and then Tom come back. Tom's like, you know what though? I'm back.
And bounce back.
Hey, just a quick question. Tom is a star, right? He's a star of the league. We consider him a star. Just take away GOAT. No, take away and stuff like that. Take away GOAT and stuff like that.
Cause above that level, a star, bro.
But I'm just saying, take away GOAT. He's a star of the league, right?
Oh, well, yeah.
All right. Just like Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Kyrie, they're stars of the league.
Oh, so yeah, but they not the face of the league.
They're not that one, though. That one.
But that's still, but regardless, they're star of the league, it's pressure on them. I'm going to argue too the day we're done with this podcast that it's still pressure on them until they win the championship.
I agree.
Well,
I agree. That's some pressure.
It's pressure. I see what you know. So when you're on the team with that one, it's pressure.
Yeah, no. When you're on a team with Tom Brady, it's pressure. Yes, but
it's pressure. Like that one old head in the park. You know what I'm saying? he don't like to lose, bro. It's pressure to win. It's pressure to win. You know,
it's gonna be pressure.
It's one old head who do not come off the court for nobody. You about to fight if he got to come off the court.
That's gonna be you once these ladies come in play.
And then on top of that, he's trying to skip line to get back on the court. And no, you're in blood. I got next. What?
No. And
like I said, that Byron. Byron, that's finna be you when these ladies come in play. That's all I'm saying.
Hey man, put your money up.
Hey man,
no,
I got it.
You put your money up.
Don't worry about it. You the one that's got to put it up, but I got it if I need it. Don't worry about
double
it.
Back.
Hey, no, you ain't no double back. My money always ready though, but I ain't got no reason to put it up. You was want to talk and just let that be known.
Hey man.
But anyways, forgetting all, huh?
I said I'm here.
You here?
Man, Byron.
I hope you ain't touched the court this week. I know you ain't touched the court this week.
Nah, I
was gonna say I hope you've been practicing, but I know you have.
And it's a girl in the gym, right? It's a girl that's been practicing all week, and I'm gonna find her and I'm gonna tell her, yo, this dude said, man, I cannot wait. And she break your ankle, boy, you better hide.
Our bodies are just different. Could you imagine 3 women trying to tackle Derrick Henry?
This has been the expert.
First of all,
hold on. Did he just take my head off? Did he just compare himself to Derrick Henry?
You are not Derrick.
Derrick Henry taking grown men down. Byron, listen, I'm not down to steal, bro. I ain't saying you can't. You probably can. But, bro, you just say you like Derrick Henry out here?
Hold on.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
No, you're not just saying. I don't know what you're saying.
Mute him for rest of the show.
You say he unstoppable. Derrick Henry like LeBron James. That's a freight train.
Did you see the workout? Hold on. Did you see the workout that Derrick Henry was doing? I gotta send that to you.
I saw it.
I did a terrible workout. Workouts don't mean nothing.
All right, Byron.
Wait, you talking about in general, Derrick 3 women tackling Derrick Henry. That's different. Also, by the way, it depends on who's tackling him and who the woman is, because there's some women out here that are built quite well. I'm gonna put that out there. So I'm just here to let you know once again. Now you're average woman tackling a man, maybe not. But there's a lot of women out here that can bring you down, Byron, for sure. That are smaller than you and weigh a lot less than you, huh?
But ain't no average woman gonna just tackle me though, bro.
Well, we were talking about you, and then you brought Derrick Henry in for some unknown reason.
Why are we talking about football?
I don't know how.
I don't know. We were supposed to be on basketball. But he got there because he wanted to have an unusual comparison that would make you stop and think.
That was horrible. No, it made me. I had to scratch my head like this.
Derrick Henry. Bro, could a woman tackle Derrick Henry?
Can a woman beat you? Yes.
Bro, listen, Byron. The dudes that get paid millions of dollars and train all year round to hit Derrick Henry can't stop Derrick Henry. I mean, good Lord.
Exactly. It's hard for anybody to stop Derrick Henry. That's a freight train, and you don't just stop a freight train. You know, you got to.
Derrick Henry is Marshawn Lynch 2.0, bro.
No,
I mean, I've seen 7-footers LeBron be pivoted back to basketball. Have you seen LeBron James? Bro, I wouldn't want to be in front of that coming down the court with a head full of steam.
That's a grown man. That is a grown man.
It'd be one thing if it was like he coming up against in his prime Shaq. Okay, that's a different conversation. That's a whole lot of man. Byron will have some problems when he hit it. But, I mean, short of a Shaq, I mean, a Vlad Divac or anybody else, I mean, they tall and long, but they ain't got the body to bang with him. I mean, Byron will put a hurt on him.
Yes, he will. And now you got to. Is that what it is, Byron?
Dave, my man putting it together, man.
Is that what it is, Byron? Because I don't understand any other reality where you bring up I don't even know why you put Derrick Henry in the conversation.
I'm all at the bottom of that pile, big dog. Hey, I'm gonna be all at the bottom of that pile, big dog.
Hey,
it was never mind.
That's a different reason for not walking right the next day. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm all at the bottom. Of the pile. Top of the pile, wherever you want me to be.
It depends on. I think it should depend on who's there, Byron. But that's none of my business.
He said 3 women.
I'm aware of that. Once again, it depends on who's there. That's none of my business.
Mike, close your computer. Close your computer. Oh God! All right, I think I'm good.
I forgot what I was gonna say now.
Yeah.
Well, he been capping. He been capping since last week. Probably before that.
Man, we done went over because of Byron. We blame Byron again.
But I got to get to this real quick. Oh, so Deshaun Watson is out in the streets now. So
what do you mean?
The Texans released him.
Oh, word? Who?
Yeah.
Sworn deposition does a lot. That's why I told you I wanted to see legal, and I sent it to Wesley, the legal paperwork, because once you send a sworn affidavit somewhere,
I didn't read
it. You didn't read it?
You did? I didn't know you sent it to me.
I thought I sent you the link.
I don't think you sent me that link.
Well, we'll catch up on that. But
yeah,
when did he submitted to the court system to bring charges against people, and the allegations that were described. Because Wes, we talked about what allegedly happened with him and the lady. The affidavit was at the bottom. Maybe you just scrolled down to the court paperwork.
Probably did.
Okay. So, but anyway, he got caught up with one of the ladies, and she gave a sworn affidavit to the court system about what transpired, gave dates and times and the manner of the assault. And so because of that gave the Texans the out they needed to cut him loose, which again, we talked about was a conspiracy to keep him there. Well, now they don't have to pay him, but they also don't get anything for return. So they still come out more or less as a loser in this proposition. But yeah, it seems like there might be some fire to this smoke that we've been seeing.
Yeah, just a little something out there in these streets. Now, once again, so Brent, I didn't read the affidavit, but I read the story that was there, and a lot of that didn't make any sense to me. It was a whole lot of questions and from the person that made the statement. But yeah, right. So
they didn't release him.
Yeah, they did.
I don't see anywhere that said that they released this man. I'm looking. Keep going. Keep talking. I'm looking.
At least I thought they did.
Yo,
maybe I'm spreading non-legit information. Because I swear I saw where they released it.
Man,
let me find out. I'm out here lying.
Yeah, you are.
Apparently, I'm lying. I don't know, but I swear I read that somewhere.
Hey, we might just be telling
you the first time.
Hey, first of all, I try to tell only the truth in these streets, sir.
Lying on me, bro.
But first of all,
hey,
lied on you.
A correct prediction. A correct prediction in the lie.
Man, spreading that gossip, man.
Hey, man, I guess I am, man. They say all the time, man.
All the time, babe.
Hey, but don't get caught up in things leading you astray. Now I'm just saying. But I could have definitely been wrong on that. But I swore I read it twice. But said piece of information I shared is no longer available. So I guess it was a little bit of an early call and we retracted said statement. But that's fine. That's fine. I'm wrong.
Man, you watching TMZ or something?
Nah. Only for certain news I'll check out TMZ. I ain't never watched that show in my life. Not one episode. Huh?
You capping now?
I'm not capping. I just thought that was something that came up. I saw it. I read it. It was from a reputable person on Twitter, but okay, it's not there anymore. So
you must got that man for paragraphs and articles and stuff. You must got that Sam Darnold syndrome or something that you just seeing stuff. You seeing things. That's what it is.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine. I'll accept me being wrong. Now, Byron, when you learn to do that as well.
Big dog.
When you learn to do that as well,
that's a 2-for-1 right there. I mean, good Lord.
Hey, once again, I can take that smoke. I take all credit for that being Mark Sanchez and that being my team. Hey, but sometimes you get a butt fumble, but sometimes you get back up and you get a contract on TV where you make good money. So it is what it is.
Facts.
Sometimes then you're not get hit no more. Your life's better. You can comment and talk about how things are. It should have been for the team that you helped put into the ground. That could have been great, but that's not in the hit nor there. That's none of my business. So there's always a silver lining to things. You just got to find it. When you find
you still a tattoo on somebody too, right, boss?
Yeah, I wonder if she get that removed. I hope she did, or at least get it changed.
I hate y'all.
But that's not in the head or there. Anyway, Byron, you can stop hating on the Jets and me being wrong. But I will accept it. Because it is what it is. But anyways, so all my news on Deshaun Watson is not factual. But anyway, there is a new lady that is out there. This is what I was gonna come to. I just didn't know about the affidavit part. There's a new lady out there. She's claiming to have been his masseuse and to have not really had experience being a masseuse. And so the things that he was asking her to do, she did not know that she was not needing to do those things. And one thing led to another, and some stuff happened. Y'all can look it up from there. But yeah, it was very interesting, the details in which she reported the things she was asked to do and the result of said things. But anyway, that's that. So I think Deshaun Watson will be on the market soon.
Well, by the market, you mean in the unemployment line, but okay.
Well, he'll be on the market. I'm telling you, some teams that's gonna pick the man up. I really.
Oh yeah, they're gonna pay him pennies on the dollar. I mean, you think about it. Yeah. All this coming out. Think about what his contract would have demanded and what they can now pay him based on. You know what I'm saying?
That man gonna end up with a stimulus check.
Basically, they're gonna have a 1-year stimulus check sort of deal.
That man,
and then if he can come out and actually prove he can play, don't look like Cam Newton, then maybe he'll actually get a real long-term deal. But that's tough for Deshaun.
They just gonna add.
Yeah, if it's not true, I mean, it makes it really bad. If there is some kernel of truth about the stuff we've been reading, then yeah,
it's gonna be tough.
For one of them, retirement teams like the Jets or the Cowboys or something.
Okay. Who's y'all's quarterback again?
This has been the Experts About Nothing podcast. I'm your host. That's Wesley. That's Byron. We done because I'm not gonna sit here for this argument.
Nah. Your co-host brought this up. Who y'all?
Oh God, I hate Byron. Jesus
Jalen
at this
Hurts,
point,
bro. Jalen Hurts, if you want to know and Joe Flacco, my backup.
Oh, okay.
A washed up has-been. They couldn't cut it in Denver.
Hold on, where else could he not cut it
anywhere else? Couldn't cut it in Baltimore anymore, which is why they let him go. I mean,
where else could he not cut it at? What was last time he played on?
Last time I checked,
got more rings than your team.
Hey, I don't care nothing about that. I don't care. What team could he not cut it on? What team did he just get dropped off from that y'all picked him up from?
I don't know the man background.
You don't know the man background?
Hey man,
I want to say
got
the
miles
Broncos.
on
I
him.
think
don't know
I could be
about-
wrong.
Former New York Jet Joe Flacco
Right,
is
he
now
was a Jet.
signed with the Eagles.
Right. So y'all out here
in
getting
my
stuff
best
off the
supportive
Jet
voice
scrap
I
heap.
can
I mean, you
give.
really shouldn't.
He ain't really want to play with them. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really want to play with them. It's like that.
No. Hey,
He
look.
ain't really want to play
I
with
don't
them.
condone.
Oh, is it a bird thing? Is it a bird thing? So like Ravens and Eagles is a bird thing.
I don't condone with what Byron's saying. I'm just here. All right.
I wouldn't either because I'm just saying, for a guy that's coming off the retirement team like the Jets and the Cowboys, I mean, it's quite interesting that Joe Flacco is now playing for the Eagles and may even potentially be the starter for the Eagles. I don't know what to say about that, man.
And they said the Red Rocket might be the starter in Chicago. So I mean,
that man trying to make a comeback, man. Comeback Joe.
Well, I mean, the Red Rocket making a comeback apparently, and I mean, he came from the retirement Cowboys. I'm just saying. I mean,
Yo, we told Joe don't give it up just yet.
Huh?
We told Joe don't give it up just yet, man. We got a spot for you, man.
I mean, and then if you really want to keep going, I mean, another former Jets quarterback. I mean, the Jets quarterbacks seem to go places. I don't know what to tell you, man. They go places. And just throwing it out there. I mean, Ron Fitzpatrick is gonna, be the starter in Washington. I'm just throwing things out there. Former Jets quarterbacks actually, they go places then do start.
Fitzpatrick played on 17 teams.
He may have, but also he has not played on every team.
Fitzpatrick, he
never put on the blue and the star. So don't.
Fitzpatrick said every week he was not playing on all the teams, so every week is revenge week. He said that himself.
What?
Hey, next topic, man. We
Nah. I just want you to revel in this because that was the last topic. The show is actually going to be in it, but I want you to revel in this misstatement that you made about my team.
I mean, listen, their team, they sent a quarterback to retire by sending him to Indianapolis. So I mean, they paid him big money, then sent him to Indianapolis to retire.
I mean, he was already in the retirement.
I think that's the first time in history I've seen the team send another player to pay him while he played.
Right.
We have no money. Oh, we taking player stimulus checks to make up other players to bring to our team. Like I've never seen this before. Like some players like, hey, I'll throw my stimulus to you if you come play with us. Like nobody wants to take it. Like
so y'all applying for small business loans from the government program so y'all can pay people. Y'all like, listen, we gotta get these people on these mid-level exceptions and stuff. Uncle saying we need a little extra paper, man. We hit the hard cap, man. We need the paper.
Help us, please.
Like I said,
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think you guys let your favorite wide receiver go to another team. I mean,
he went to the Rams. I will say it. He went to the Rams. Fuck him. Excuse my language.
I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess that's that monetary issues that y'all got. I don't know.
Well, look. How about this? I'm done talking. We're gonna see whose record is better between all of us at the end of the season. I'm not giving us a good record. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that out there. But I'm gonna say it's better than the Jets.
Definitely better than the Cowboys.
Oh, I doubt that. But I'm not sure how healthy Dak will be. So we'll see.
Brant,
we building.
That's between y'all two. I'm here.
At this rate, we're looking at season 2 of the Washington football team winning this division if the Cowboys don't get healthy. So
I don't know.
Early predictions.
Now, Brent, what about the Giants? Man? They could find a way to do it, man.
Let me get it.
If the Giants can find a way to keep old boy upright and keep the dirt off him a little bit, maybe. They were in the hunt last year. The whole division was straight garbage. But I told y'all at the beginning of the season, before Dak got hurt, I said the offense didn't look right. Dak got hurt, so of course it all fell apart. I told you Philly didn't look right. They never got right. Y'all weren't there enough to whoop us. We were kind of neck and neck to the end, but everybody was a dumpster fire as it was. The Giants were knocking on the door, and the Redskins kind of lucked out and just squeezed in there. But that's what it looks like. It's probably going to be a good issue. The record might be a little bit better, but I don't know. We got to see what y'all's product look like on the field, and I'm not sure about the health of my quarterbacks.
Give me 30 seconds, guys. We're going to convert this to the after show, so y'all check in for that in 1 second.